Hey guys, Papa Pete back in today with another pickup video, and today is one of my absolute favorite types of pickup videos that I do because I'm picking up a bunch of stuff for my Intellivision collection. Had to dig out the fan club t-shirt. Coco is comfortable in the basket, as you can see. So without any further ado, let's go on and take a look at some amazing Intellivision pickups.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
For all your Intellivision collecting needs, check out IntellivisionCollector.com, including their newest homebrew releases, Vanguard, The Show Must Go On, Penguin Land, and Poker Risque.
Ooh la la.
And now available, their two newest releases, Operation Cloudfire and Beachhead. That's IntellivisionCollector.com. Now, as always, before I get to the pickups, I have to have a special brew, and today's brew is very special. This is my first video that I've recorded since Christmas. These are some of the things I got before Christmas, actually. Most of them I got before Christmas, or right around that time. So they aren't Christmas pickups per se, but it is that time of the year, so I thought that I'd celebrate it with a nice brew. This is St. Peter's Christmas Ale. How appropriate, right? It's excellent. And this is actually not a home brew. It's not even a domestic. This is actually from England. And I'll read you a little tiny bit about it, what it says. Well, on the front, it's just St. Peter's Christmas Ale, toffee and caramel aromas with rich Christmas spice flavor. And it's 7%, so I really don't know what I'm going to get. British ale here, and I've been waiting to have this one. No twist off on that baby, let me tell you. That's a special bottle, too. Very interesting bottle. So we'll drink it out of a Guinness glass. I certainly don't have I don't even know who makes this one. But we'll try it out. It says it has a golden toffee color. Look at that right there. That's a beautiful looking beer. Nice amber. Does have I can smell the toffee and the caramel. I can taste toffee. I can taste caramel. It's not bad. It's a little bitter. But it's a British ale, which is so different than what we're used to over here in North America. I mean, Canada's even much different than the U.S., but these are stronger again. A 7% is probably pretty standard over there, right? For us, that's a fairly strong one in Canada. It's like double the strength of an American beer. But really, really interesting. Let's call it that. But it is a wonderful way to celebrate Christmas, celebrate the pickups. St. Peter's Christmas Ale. If you ever see it around, grab a bottle, try it out. Why not? Cheers. All right, we're going to start the pickup with something really neat that 64-Bit for Life got me for Christmas. It's going to be really hard to see, but he picked it up thrifting this year. And what it is a pin from the Dr. Pepper Lock and Chase competition for the Intellivision from back in the 80s. So at the end of the day, it's amazing that I got this pin. I couldn't believe it, of course, when Connor saw it. He said he knew that I'd like to have it. I think he found it last summer, and he's been saving it for me all that time. So really happy to have that pin. Such a neat addition to the Intellivision collection, right? Now the next thing I have is something that I bought off eBay. I'm going to need a knife to open this one. What it is a, I don't know exactly even how it works, but it's to hold your controllers so you can use the two controllers at once while you're playing the games. Now this is especially important for something like Night Stalker or Tron Deadly Disc, for example, and also kind of AD&D a little bit, really. So any of the games where you can't, of course, you have to use the keyboard and the direction at the same time and use the keyboard to fire. This is a great little addition. I got to play with it because I don't know exactly how it's even going to work. So you have the two controllers together. Now I got to play with it a little bit, try to get it fit in a little bit better, but that's the general idea right there. So you can use two controllers to play the games. One for control, one for the disc. Kind of neat idea and very interesting to have. Glad to pick them up. Check out eBay if you're looking for one or want to try it out. But this device right here will solve that problem for you. So very interesting to have right there. Really neat. So now let's get into the games, and I have this one here first, which is from Intellivision Revolution, but it's really a gift sent to me by Mr. Casey Nidall. So thank you so much, Casey, for sending me this, and I do know what it is. It is a game that I covered in the Indie Homebrew News and Spotlight not long ago, and there's a shortage of them right now because they don't have any boxes. But what I have here, oh, look at that. What I have is I have the physical copy of A Better Mousetrap right there. That is awesome. And what else is in here? Let's see. I've got the two overlays that go with it. I've also got the manual right here. And finally, I've got a Intellivision Revolution catalog from Retro Game Con, Syracuse, New York, October 8th and 9th, 2022. So very interesting stuff to have. Rev, thanks for throwing that in. I really appreciate that. And what I was told is that later on, this game will be available for purchase again from Intellivision Revolution, and the boxes will be available. So later on, I'm going to be sent a box with one of my other orders. Like, I order stuff from Rev all the time, so when he finally does have the boxes, he can throw one into one of those shipments for me. So, yeah, once again, thank you so much, Casey, for sending that to me. I appreciate it very much. You did so much, sent me all kinds of pictures and such from out of Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and these were being brought out by Rev for sale, and I really, really appreciate your viewing, and you're helping me with the channel so much, and this is just over the top, giving me a gift like that, so thank you very much. Next up, I have another homebrew here, which is from Intellivision Revolution, but this one actually came right from the programmer. Again, a programmer that you know from my channel. He was recently a guest for a stream, and we talked all about this game being created, and it was his very first published game. Put those under there, and what I have here, oh, look at that, that is beautiful. I have a physical copy of Keystone Cops, Brian Puddin's first published game. Now he's got another one out, Fast Food, right? And more to come. Brian's constantly working on different games, and he's taught himself with the help of Oscar Toledo G's book, Programming for the Intellivision using Inti Basic. He's learned how to program, and he's made some fantastic games. This, of course, is a port from the Activision title Keystone Cops. Did a review with the Indie Homebrew Spotlight a couple months ago, plus I had an interview with Brian, so be sure to check those out if you haven't seen them. But in the meantime, thank you so much, Brian, for sending me this copy of your game. I'm honored to have it, and it's going to have a very special place in my collection. So, Keystone Cops, again, will be available from Intellivision Revolution in the very near future, in and out of print, of course. I think the first wave is sold out, so there will be more. Just be patient and watch the site. So now I got my last pickup, and this one came all the way from Spain. Be very careful opening this. Alright, I ended up cutting that back a little bit, and what I have here is a copy of the 2021 Digital Game of the Year, The Sorrow of Godl, Thor. Fantastic. Of course, the board shortage caused such havoc for so many games, so this was only released digitally last year, and it's finally come out for its physical release to all the pre-orders. And luckily, when the pre-orders all went out, there was a few copies left over. I happened to see the post right at the time and managed to pick up a copy for myself. I wasn't lucky enough to get a pre-order, but at the end of the day, I've got my copy. Fantastic action adventure title, and again, it won 3 out of the 6 categories. It won all the categories it was nominated for digital game. So absolutely fantastic. It's very different because it's in like a clamshell case as opposed to a cardboard box. So it's in pristine condition. It's beautiful shape. And I'm very, very happy to finally add that to my collection. And I'll be playing some of this, let me tell you. And I'll be doing some videos for my channel for sure on the Sorrow of Godl, Thor. Thank you so much, Oscar, at Kai Magazine. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait to play this game. Well, guys, fantastic Intellivision pickups this video. Yeah, history right there. That's history, that pin, let me tell you. I don't know if you'd ever find too many of those around. neat, interesting idea for the dual action controller, to use 2 controllers at once. And you know I love homebrews. Great homebrews means so much to my channel. Brian, come on, right not too long after the release, we did a review of it. Very honored to get this from Brian. So happy. Not to mention Casey. Casey, of course. Michael Hayes. Don't want to forget Michael Hayes, who created A Better Mousetrap. Was also on the channel when I reviewed this game. And Casey, of course, sending me a copy. Thank you so much again, Casey. Love that game. And last but not least, Sword of Godl and Thor. Man, what a great time to be an Intellivision collector. Intellivision homebrew collector at that. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for a little bit of time with Coco and I here today. And we will see you in the next pickup video. You take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age.
Hey guys, this is Brian from Brian's Man Cave, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old ass gamer.
What?